Hello there, chat. GMC, keeping the streak alive, I see. You're Batman, you claim. Prove it. Also, actually, don't. That would not be what a Batman do. Also, you shouldn't be giving away your identity, man. Don't do that. It's wrong. Hmm. So yeah, we're finishing Half-Life 2 tonight. Shouldn't take too long, unless my memory of the final area is, you know, really bad. So it might be a short stream tonight. Might only be a 2-hour stream instead of a 4-hour stream. But hey, we'll have our fun. Plus, I still got some lines to record tonight too, so that'll actually work in my favor. Ugh. So, has anyone else been getting hellacious wind like I've been getting today? Like, literally, I thought my building was about to get knocked over earlier. What am I playing next? I don't know. I might play Doom, actually. I've been kind of in a shooter mood. Been a shooter kind of, a couple weeks for me. So I might go ahead and play Doom 2016 in preparation for the new one. Hmm. Oh, you did get wind. Yeah, it's my power got knocked out for like a few minutes, and I was about to start recording lines right before my power went out. Had I been in the middle of recording, that would have been like about an hour of lines. I would have had to redo because of a power loss. So I was like, whew, thank you, God, Jesus, whichever deity made me just be lazy for an hour. Rosebud, Nose, how are you guys doing? Jim, welcome back. Always need a mod here up front and personal. Whip these boys into line. Diesel, good evening to you as well. Raven, good evening. I feel like I'm just like here taking everyone's coats. Welcome to the restaurant. What's up, Sly? And by God, do I have the balls to compete against AGDQ's run of an Entitled Goose Game? Well, it's not the first time I've streamed while they're streaming. When have I? There's like way bigger streamers than me. If I was afraid of streaming because they're bigger, then I would never stream. So, I'll have my audience, and they can have theirs. Dartimu is a symbol. Yes, the Dartimu is strong as well. Never fear. They'll remain loyal. Remember that time I was streaming? You'd been here for 4 hours, and you're like, "Man, I wish a mod was here." And I was like, "Friend, why? Hey, sometimes I just forget things." What's up, boss man? How are you? Hold on, just hold on with me for a minute, chat. We're warming up, and we're gonna finish Half-Life 2 tonight. Right now, I'm just having my tea time. Let's book better mate. What? You're currently working on finishing the Pokedex in Pokemon Shield. Well, you're gonna have a lot of work cut out for you, because they're adding a bunch new into it. A bunch new. I like how I structure my sentences. They're like, we heard your call. You want more mons? We've got more mons, and we will gladly charge you twice for extra mons. Solus, welcome back. Yes, I've always heard that Hollow Knight's fun. I even own it. I just never have the ambition to play it. Apparently, it's also just like I got other stuff I gotta do. The best part is people found these Pokemon in the game's data at launch. Just because they're in there doesn't mean they're functional, though. There's always a lot of stuff in a game's data that's there that just was never completed. Like the game we're playing tonight, Half-Life 2. There was so much that you can data mine from it that was just never done, but it's in the code still. An entire game's worth of content, in fact. How was my day? Uh, I wasn't as productive as I would have liked. I was hoping to have all my lines recorded today for the first part of the Final Fantasy X video. That ain't gonna happen because we had massive storms here that kept blowing and knocking my power out, so I couldn't reliably record. So I had to wait for that to end, and it's still kind of raining out, but it's not windy anymore. So after the stream tonight, I'm probably gonna record a batch of lines if my voice is not completely gone. Had a power outage while you were cooking today? They were functional. Hackers even spawned them. Oh, okay, well then fuck them. They just like, hey, we want to pull these out and sell them to you later. Been dark and gloomy all day. Well, I'm gonna bring a little bit of light into your lives, chat. That's my objective for tonight. I'm gonna make each and every one of you happy. Well, the ones of you who care about Half-Life 2 anyways. Which isn't, the majority of my fan base, but hey, I like it, and I like streaming it. But for those of you who don't, this will be the last night we stream Half-Life 2. For now. I mean, I still have to play through episodes 2 and 3. And then Alex when that comes out. But I'll be taking a break from Half-Life after I finish this game tonight. I don't want to immediately go into episodes. What's up, Dimitro? How are you? So, I guess we'll go ahead and get started. We'll let people show up as they show up, and judge the content, see if they want to stick around. To be honest, I don't know about Half-Life, but I do love you. So watching you play things is I never play is still fun. Well, that's how streaming is supposed to be. Sometimes you may not be personally interested in a game, but hey, you like watching someone play the game with a community. What game will I sin after Half-Life 2? I didn't say I was sinning Half-Life 2. I'm just playing it. Right now I'm sinning Final Fantasy X, and I don't know what I'm sinning after that. All right. Yeah, we're in the final stretch of Half-Life. This will probably be a short stream tonight, so don't expect a 4-hour one. So, yeah. We're leading these goobers through the city. Hold on. Something there. You know, I kind of miss having my Barnes by my side than my Resistance fighters. Barn just seemed more reliable, even though he only had a pistol. If you're gonna serve, I like a great stream with a large side of comedy, sarcasm, and awesomeness. We see when I'm playing a really good game. Oh, fuck! It's a little bit harder to be so sarcastic because I'm enjoying myself too much. So it's more like the humor here will be when I die, from something stupid. Probably. Oh. Yep, inadvertent death is the goal here. Gravity gun or only run? What do you mean? Here, gentlemen, I'll get him. But I like the gravity gun. It's cool. I'm sure it doesn't seem that impressive these days, though, but it's still fun to me. Am I only using the gravity gun? Oh, no, that was only for Ravenholm, which is kind of built for you to use the gravity gun. It's a little bit harder to go through the rest of the game using only gravity gun. Stop, man. You ass wipes. There's plenty of only gravity gun runs, though. I won't be one of them. Wonderful companion AI. Well, they do get out of your way eventually, but it takes them a second or two. Kill him for me. And the medic is the one you really want to keep alive because he will toss out medkits for you. The rest, they're all fodder, but the medkit guy, he must live. Suddenly left for dead. Pills here.
Despite their eternal vigilance. All the accomplishments of humanity fade to be nothing more than a layer of broken plastic shards.
No, this guy clearly burned to death, but I think from the looks of him, but nothing around him is charred.
Eons worth of mud. In order to be
The man that's going to save our asses from WW3.
We must aspire to greater things.
It's a lot of weight on my shoulder, you know.
Excuse me.
I mean, how much do you expect I can actually do with streaming? What? This guy was hoarding a watermelon. Where the hell did he get that? Have you seen what the people here eat nothing but, like, you know, bug powder? This guy had a fresh watermelon somehow.
I am a collaborator. We collaborate. Reap the benefits.
Order. And a TV.
Sorry, Freeman.
Also, hello to you, Sakatox. Tell us the origin of your name. Back, gentlemen, I'll deal with this. He's clearly a ghost white pepper, that's why he ignited in flame. It's a sound theory, I'll give you that. Now this guy's properly burnt. Hello. Okay, you're busy, I see. Where did we get all these weapons for the Resistance anyways? None of them were armed. Devs don't usually remove cut content. Depends. Sometimes they come back and use it. Sometimes they take cut content and use it as an idea for another game later on. Like, there's a lot of stuff that they wanted to do in Half-Life that they ended up doing in Half-Life 2. And I imagine there's a lot of stuff that got cut out of this game that they'll use for Half-Life Alyx or Half-Life 3. Half-Life 3 will never happen. It depends how well Half-Life Alyx does at this point. They've kind of hinted at that if Half-Life Alyx does well, there might end up being Half-Life 3. Like, we never anticipated there'd be another Half-Life game, but we got it. It just, VR. Why even bother putting a lock that big on what is literally just a glass door that you could break? No, well, it's a game, so you can't, but in real life, you're like, that's a waste of product.
Let me get out of your way.
Oh, I could've... Oh, you bastard. I couldn't shoot him without possibly shooting the other guy, then he just got himself killed. He was the one I wanted to live. Oh, the medic. Well, we'll get more. Notice we're finding the Metro comps again. Uh-oh. You need a stir fry. You need stir-fetched. You gotta make a break for Chinese food. I honestly thought I saw the word Chinese food below that, and I thought I read the word stir fry instead of stir-fetched.
Pardon me.
Considering how much Pokemon look like food these days, it wouldn't surprise me if there is one that looks like a bowl of stir fry. You know what? Let's use an accurate weapon. You know, my speakers are weird. I can't find a proper volume setting for them. But you would actually appreciate a stir-fry Pokemon. I think they just keep coming here, squad. I think we should, you know, go around. Coom? Or, oh, is that the new moom? The new moom. The new meme? The Coomers? Yeah, I've heard about that one. You're the only survivor, are you, bud? The new moom. Coom the new moom. Wow. Yeah, I don't think we're speaking English much anymore. Really? I just unlocked the door, huh? Oof, good job, matey. Brian Teal, hello there to you, tall. Still no moo. Yeah, I know. Franker Face is taking fucking forever. I'm gonna like re-upload it and see if that fixes the problem. Every once in a while, you get this problem where they just do not want to like, you know, approve something. It gets on my nerves. Like it's been like a week already. Did I send the suit because it has no helmet? Trust me, if I do make a video on this, that would be one thing that I mentioned. It's like, wait a minute. Because, you know, there clearly are helmets for it. You don't get them. Alright, up here. But, I'm just really playing this for fun. I am recording it. Well, I should start by recording it right now, in fact. There we go. Now I'm recording again. But just in case I want to. Not promising one though. Are you laughing because I forgot to record the first? Well, nothing significant happened in that last, you know, 15 minutes. So it's no big deal. This battle seems pretty small scale for a civilization. Well, it's only a city-wide actual uprising. Civilization isn't worldwide anymore. Most of civilization is dead or destroyed. All of humanity lives in just a couple cities now. It was a rough couple years for humans. We should all give NPCs names so we care when they die. Can you... The thing is, I will not remember them. Like George, Bob, Dandy. There you go. I'll call one of them Frank in a minute. And as I pointed out before, given the time frame of, you know, the Half-Life universe and what time we're in now, this is what happens to the Zoomers. This is the Zoomer War. It's up to the Zoomers to take, you know, take back the Earth from the, you know, the Combine. Zoomers, man, they're getting a rough time. You know what? I hate when I waste one of those. The Coom Boomers. Okay, you're on a roll, man. Stop it. I'm the only one who's supposed to be this funny. Moo to you all, moo to you too, good sir. They're gonna yell, yeah, they're not flossy enough. finally got around to reading the Revan novel. Oh, how'd that go?
The hacks!
Solid 4 out of 6. You know what? For a second there, I had to stop myself and like, wait, is 4 out of... Wait, 4 out of 6? Yeah, that's what I looked down and oh, 4 out of 5. I was thinking to myself, like, when has 6 been the optimal number for our review?
Take this med kit.
Yes, I will take that medkit.
Sorry,
Come
Doc.
to me. Come to me. Give me the medkit.
Take this med kit.
Thank you. Thank you, Terry. Or whatever his name was. Not that there was a... Yeah, there's a hell station right there, though. So I didn't really need it. Oh. These ones have been doing bad, naughty things. Yeah, stand in the gunfire, you idiot.
Take this med kit.
Oh, he healed her on nice. Testing, testing. Are you getting ready to drop a hot beat? Mic check 1, 2. Yeah. Coming to you live. Yeah. So are these auto turrets like precursors to the turrets from Portal? Well, they're not precursors. These are the Combine turrets, and Portal turrets would be, you know, from the Aperture people. So they're just, you know, co-developed, apparently. Also, there were turrets in Half-Life 1 as well, that were used by the military. In fact, the military in Half-Life 1 seem like they are a way bigger threat than the Combine, to be perfectly honest with you. Well, the humanized Combine. If Zoomers get drafted into the war, it will be a war led by weebs, nerds, and geeks. I know, it's amazing, right? It's like all their anime dreams will finally come true. All they have to do, yeah. Imagine what all the, you know, the pro, enlistment posters will look like. They will literally use anime for the, your waifu wants you, and it'll be some anime chick, wearing the American flag. But, that's how you get the Zoomers. Use the waifus. Like, you can finally be the main character. Here's a school where you'll definitely get to wear a unique uniform. Waifu, well, Auntie Sam, not Uncle Sam. Though I suppose if you want to appeal to the, the ones that like traps, you can also have Uncle Sam. Or a Sin Gun, the gun, then they'll change the name of all of our weapons to be more anime. It's genius, chat. Pure genius. Same with all of our, our airmen in, in helicopters and, jet fighters. They're gonna be like paint waifus onto those instead of, pinup girls. Don't be a loser, Oni-chan. Enlist. My Oni-chan enlisted in the military. Why haven't you? God, what a great future we built for ourselves, everyone. It's like someone made a monkey's paw wish. Alright, gentlemen. Like, where do I get to build all my structures? That's how you fight the war, right? Come through. It's right here. The pulse rifle reloads so weird, but it is recreated in a mod called immod. You know, I like the pulse rifles, you know, reload. It's actually really quick. Yeah, I read about immod, but I decided not to use it. It changes too much for my liking, and I wanted it to be really the same. So I only went with the update. That was enough for me. I wish the manhacks were a bit more of a threat. Like, maybe in Half-Life Alyx they can have just massive swarms of them, finally. Are you the only one who finds the assault rifle reload animation weirdly satisfying? I am. It's kind of bug-like, actually. I just wish the gun were a bit more accurate. Really? God, that happens way too often. Okay, I've recovered. Hold on. Move. Strike. Yo. Strike aircraft with JoJo's menacing. No, you'll have bombs that are called stands. Dropping the stand on people. Is chat slow or are you frozen? It's a little bit slower. We only have like 56 or so people viewing. It's a slow day since I'm just playing this. Not everyone is... Apparently all the Zoomers don't care much for Half-Life anymore. But hey, it'll be the last day we play Half-Life for a while, so... Those of you who do, enjoy it. The gun flare is so big I can't even see where I'm aiming. The Zoomers ruining the video game industry with their homelessness? Not really. I just make the jokes. There's not really a whole lot of difference actually between Zoomers and Millennials. It's just fun to make those kind of jokes, though. Mainly because it's still a long way off before we're all so old. Like, man, this new generation is truly different.
That door's locked from the other side, Dr. Freeman. Maybe you can find a way around. Take this med kit.
Like, I'm still young enough to go fight in a war, so my ass would be kind of fucked, too. And I wouldn't even have anime to get me through it. Sneaky Gordon. For some reason, they can't follow me through that hole. Who is excited for the new Half-Life? I am, but I'm also a bit reserved because it is VR. And while I think VR has potential, it hasn't yet demonstrated enough of that potential. Alright. So we'll have to see how well it ends up doing. "9/11 is taught as a history lesson now," you're right. I want to use that later, so we'll just shoot one of those over there for now. Hey, GMC, thank you for that gift. Gifted a sub to Shiki. Thank you for that, man. You're so fucking bored and sad. You're literally switching between Warframe and Hollow Knight. You know, that's not healthy, man. You might want to, talk to someone if that's the case. I can't really tell if you're memeing about that or just joking, but I'm gonna take it as you're being serious. So, if you're feeling sad, you probably need to talk to someone. Not a good idea. Just sit and linger with it. So be careful about making too many of those I'm sad and depressed jokes. I can't always tell when someone's joking, because that's their sense of humor, or they're just crying out for help. Especially these days. Oh. I am a glutton for punishment, aren't I? Stealthy bit throw. Thank you. Thank you, Stealth Gun. But if you know nothing about war, watch Saga of Tanya the Evil. You mean the little German lolly Nazi girl? I've heard about that. You've done nothing but buy Pepsi and make grilled cheese today. I have that little to do and it's making me slightly depressed. I think you need to find a hobby then. That might help you out. No idea what it should be, but maybe just playing games all day ain't the best idea right now. There you go, lie flat. Oh, I love just taking a dip in toxic fuel. Just row the toxic river with your crowbar. I don't think there's enough drag in the fluid for that for the crowbar. Maybe if we tied a piece of wood to it. You know, this was way funner back in the day. It's actually kind of like this is I'm kind of over it now. The whole traverse sand crabs or toxic waste by lifting platforms repeatedly. We gotta get over there. Here we go. Multiple ways to go. Which one? Crowbar upgrade, yeah. Maybe that'll be some... I'm kind of wondering what the melee weapon in Half-Life Alyx is going to be. There's always a melee weapon. But Alyx has never been the crowbar user. Start the one in the back. A metal pile. That's the thing. Like since it is VR, you do have a good opportunity to make a good melee weapon. They all led to the same place. But maybe she'll get like one of the combined shot clubs. You're currently on your second Bloodborne character, doing the DLC. I need to play that game at some point. I mean, you can get that game super cheap now too.
Hey, it's me. Open the door.
All right.
I see you made it through okay. Figured you would.
Bloodborne is just Dark Souls. Technically, so is Sekiro. Plus, I like the Lovecraftian angle it has instead of just like dark, fantasy. It's like, oh, I like that dark craft. There. What?
Head crabs!
Okay. Apparently I was just in the wrong place. Yeah, I guess that nipped my head.
Dr. Freeman, if you were looking for a place to hold up, it's not safe here anymore. They're shelling the hell out of us. Keep moving, Dr. Freeman. I'll send word you're coming and see you up ahead.
Would I stream Bloodborne? Of course I would stream it. And that'd be good stream material. Who wouldn't want to, laugh at me and, degrade my sense of being by watching me die monstrously two monsters, I mean to say. The only times I don't stream are when I'm playing something so obscure that absolutely no one would be interested. Or I'm just like, I don't feel like, streaming it because it'd be exhausting. No, we're gonna hit anyone that way. What is my favorite game? It's usually a toss-up between Deus Ex and Final Fantasy IX. Like, it really depends on what day you ask me. It'll be either one of those two. Things don't seem to be going so well. Vampire, how dare you? And everyone, City 17 can't be that bad. Everyone has a watermelon. They also have those fun-looking things. Now that's a good Dartigan review. What? Ask me what day. I
Can't take it anymore.
I don't know. I said a bunch of things before I read your comments, so I'm not sure what you're making me look good with. But hey, I'll take it. The only person in chat to like Code Vein. I don't know. I haven't played it, so I can't really tell you if I would like it or not.
Don't worry.
Please.
It's all right.
Aww. Don't worry. I'm doing my best so you two can bang later when we turn off the suppression field. Get to making those babies. I know it wouldn't be a very Half-Life weapon, but this really calls for some Molotov cocktails. Regarding my old Sin on the Vampire video, vampires used to cry blood. It's just an older part of the lore that people generally ignore. If you say so, I've never heard of that. Usually vampires are depicted as, cold and undead things that would have no reason to cry.
Sorry, Freeman.
Wait for me!
Dr. Freeman, I'm coming with you.
Your thing, hon. Ow.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ahem, devils never cry, exactly. Just follow the game title's logic. It always work. Oof. Say yeah again. It's considered hemophilia. I really need to stop reading big words and playing shoot game.
Don't forget to reload, Dr. Freeman.
Lady. First of all, I'm the hero. I think I know it. I've fought my way all the way here. I inspired your revolution. Don't forget to reload, Dr. Freeman.
Okay, come
Oh, above me.
Uh-oh.
I'm hurt.
The end of DMC1, Dante calls his shot Devils Never Cry, then they retconned that. Soon afterward, yeah, then they realized, I guess they were probably planning to call the next game that. And then they realized, hey, that Devil May Cry game name is really good, let's not, stop using that. I'm guessing that's their logic. Because it is a really good title name, to be perfectly honest. And then Nero started his own knockoff Devil May Cry. What does he call his? He's like the mobile version, isn't he? I just died to head crabs. To be fair, I only have 34 health. Oh. All four of you people, none of you are a medic. Just perfect. Do they think they'll make a spin-off game of why Dante didn't change the name like Kingdom Hearts? There might be a throwaway line at some point. Had to finish the last of that tea. Now I'm fully empowered. I'm kind of hoping we hear about a new Devil May Cry game this year. Maybe not coming out this year, but maybe we hear what Devil May Cry 6 is going to be about. I mean, that game did really well, did it? Or at least it seemed like everyone liked it. Think they'll ever bring that lady from Devil May Cry 2 back? I even forget her name. You want her back? I forget what she was actually all about. She was like knives and stuff, right? And she was also part devil, I think.
Yeah, sorry, Doc.
An owl demon. She also did a lot of backflips, I recall. But to be perfectly honest, I'd rather than just, develop Trish and Lady more, since they were always way better. Lucia, yeah. I always called her Lucy, though. Am I going a place I've been already? It feels like I've been here already. I have. Yeah, this frickin' maze shit. Oh yeah, you take a shotgun, just don't even say thank you. At least The Witcher did make Ciri and Terry Crews? What? Cat, sometimes even I can't understand you. You're typing too fast? Maybe I'm just reading too slow.
I'm hurt.
Well, we watched that one happen. Gentlemen, we need to go up higher if we wish to hit them. You know what really would have been nice here if the head crabs could actually latch themselves onto them, and that's just the end of them, so it's almost like a one-hit kill. Because in theory, they should actually do that. Did I hear that the VA who did CJ in GTA San Andreas is reacting badly? People assume he's in GTA 6. Yeah, apparently Rockstar has a hard time keeping, you know, former lead actors happy. Because he's not the first. That's a lot of grenades. Oh. There goes my squad. I think... You were a dick. Well, Rockstar isn't the only developer that doesn't pay out royalties. Almost, I don't know of any developer that pays out royalties to voice actors. To be fair, if royalties are to be paid out, they need to go to the developers who spend all the time making the game. I don't know of anyone who buys a game due to the person playing a role in it. That just isn't how games work. It's not the same as movies. Like, I don't hear anyone talking about the new Troy Baker game or something. That isn't how that goes. So while I agree with them that they have to be paid well and compensated for a job well done, I don't really believe they deserve royalties. What about the David Hayter game Metal Gear Solid 3? What about it? What even exploded? Treating the game like we would treat a movie. Oh. No, like I said, I just don't treat games like that. To me, it's like, hey, you did a good job. I hope they paid you well for that. Like I said, if anyone gets, you know, royalties, it needs to be the people who, like, literally, you know... Fuck, what? Who made it. All those issues would go away if people were to unionize. Here's the thing about unions. They worked really well when they first came out, like, during the, you know, Industrial Revolution. They're not gonna, you know, solve the problem today. Because here's the thing about unions. They only work if, you know, employers need people. And it's increasingly looking like they don't need you. They can get by just fine off automation and AI. So the more you unionize them, like, hey, give us more, like, we'll just, you know, hire more robots. So I think unions are an old solution for a problem, for an old problem that isn't what's going to help you this time. Where go? By that logic, no one will have a job in like 100 years? Oh, my friend, it's less likely to take, it won't take anywhere near that long. The next 20 years is going to put a lot of people out of work. Both, even white-collar workers. Heard stories that Teamsters making life difficult for non-union films. There are some unions that are actually just pretty corrupt themselves. Because you gotta remember what a union is. It's just another special interest group is what a union is. And just like all other special interest groups, they can just, be beholden to themselves and, making money. So they're not inherently good all by themselves. You like my accent? It's just, what would you describe my accent as, actually? I'm curious. Because I've always been described as a complete lack of an accent. But there's a reason why Andrew Yang, that guy who's running for president, is running on the idea that, hey, no one's going to be getting paid to work in about another 20 years due to AI. We need to be thinking about that now. He's literally the only candidate I hear talking about that, so he's the only one that kind of earns my respect. Like, I don't think he's going to be, president or anything, but hey, at least he's, hey, this is something that needs to be discussed. This stream is too real. Make a dick joke. Painfully average, huh? You have no idea based where I come from based on my voice. Well, I'm American. I thought at least that much was obvious. I sound like an urban Georgian. I don't think I've ever heard that description before. So you're saying I have an Atlantan accent, I guess. That's the only urban place in Georgia I know. But no, my accent is nowhere near Georgia. I've also had people say I sound Norwegian or Swedish. Like no one can pin it down. So when do we get robots to fight wars for robot presidents? Well, we already have drones, and those are getting more and more advanced. It's scary how fast technology is advancing right now. It's like the stuff people thought was going to take decades is happening in years. I sound like a normal white dude. See, it really depends on who's listening. It's just up to that person's interpretation. Am I gonna send Final Fantasy X for all the weird jailbait moments with Riku in game? Yeah, there are several ass shots of Riku in the game that I do mention, and she is only like 15 years old as well, so it's extra creepy. Like, do you really have to focus on a 15-year-old girl's ass so much? At least they only focus on Lulu's boobs a couple times, but they give Riku's ass so much attention. And she's the adult.
Gordon! I had a feeling I'd find you here. I've got Dr. Kleiner in a safe spot. Now we can join up with Barney. There's a command center downstairs. I'm hoping to find information about generator locations. Ready? Let's go.
Am I going to be setting the fact that Final Fantasy X isn't Persona 5? No, I think I'll leave that one out.
Sorry, Gordon.
That one's left on the cutting floor. Sorry. She did some massive work in this place. And they're being awfully stingy with this gun's alt fire. I can't find any, extra loads for it. Alex is simple as a character, but relatable. But she's, believable. So, yeah, relatable is the key word. She's not overdone. She's not. There's a lot of tough girl characters in games that I feel are a bit overcooked. But Alex isn't one of them. Alex is a tough female character done right. She's been, sous vide. Put her in a bag, dipped her in the boiling water for a while. Cooked her just nice and right. When April 1st comes, I should have the stream announcement for Persona 5, then just play something else instead. Well, that idea is gone now. I was actually considering that, and now you've ruined it.
Pardon me.
If it's that predictable, I can't do it. When you played Xbox Live, when you told people that you're from Texas, they'd say that I don't sound like I'm from Texas. To which I'd respond that I've never met anyone who sounds like they're from Texas. You mean the classic Texas drawl accent? Well, a lot of people assume that there's only one accent for a place, and like if you go, there's plenty of urban metro areas in Texas that don't have it either. They just the movie accent is what they know of. I'm sure there are people with that accent, but I'm guessing they're usually just normal sounding. Like, I live in a southern state, and most people don't have like a really thick southern accent either. It's really only a couple words that really stand out.
There's a generator
Also,
in the
thank you to
square
Dartigan
outside.
for the streamer energy.
We're trying to disable as many as we can to loosen the Combine's grip on this sector. It'll take me a few minutes to expose the core, then I'll need you to hit it with a burst.
Has
from the
anyone
gravity
redeemed
gun.
the rare
In the
mood tonight?
meantime,
I don't
watch
know.
my back.
Try it and see.
We were looking to join you, Dr. Freeman. This will do nicely.
Let's go.
All old people, isn't that Florida? Do you think you could speed send a game of GDQ? Games done quick? No. I do talk fast.
me.
I'm not interested in that I'd rather do it at my own speed, which is generally like retard zone. You can still say that word on Twitch, right? Can't be so sure these days.
It shouldn't take too long. As soon as the generator's down, I'll open that gate and we can get out of here. It's a standard panel. Come on.
Oh, listen to this beat. Banger alert. This would be one of those situations where you have like an infinite live stream on YouTube of like Half-Life moments to chill to. You know, it's nice to have a sniper rifle that you don't have to worry about recoil. You just to get used to it, the fact that it's, you know, a crossbow.
Depleted.
Lo-fi beats to resist the Combine to exactly. Oh, stop shaky shake game. You want one of those automatic crossbows? They're like $150. They're only that cheap. You probably don't even need a license for them, or like you know other such things.
There goes the external shield.
Love that.
Here.
Let's start using grenades since they give me a huge pile of them. So long. Could you pop this thing you're working on already? So what's after this? Probably Doom.
Inner shields are coming down.
I'm still feeling like a shooter kind of week or month. Oh, you know... Oh, that's still not open yet. Shit. All that to open a gate. Rip and tear? Exactly. Oh, fuck, I just wasted that shot.
Okay, Barney should be on the far side of that
You almost made it.
canal. Well, there used to be a bridge here. Let me see if I can scout a new path. Wait for me here.
And if only Gordon could learn how to climb. Where's the robot? He had some work to do earlier, and then we lost him again. He appears again, though. Don't worry.
Hey! Looks like we might be able to get through down there. Let's head that way.
She climbed all the way up there just to learn that, huh? Uh-oh. Hey, GMC, get that to sub the Rosebot. Thank you, thank you, GMC. Uh-oh. Whoops, well... Alex has been captured. Yep, I don't think you needed to climb all the way up on top of that building to see, oh, there's a way over here we can go up. I think we would have sussed that one out eventually. The girl I knew for less than 3 hours. We've only known her for a couple minutes out of that, a couple days. That's how little time we spent with her. But it's been special time. When do we finish this fight tonight? Technically it's not finished, there's still the episodes, but I'm gonna wait a little bit longer before I play those. You missed Dart Facecam? That was back on the, New Year's Eve. Don't worry, the VOD's still there. You can watch that. Golly gee willikers. Well, it's not exactly normal for her to be kidnapped. That's only the first time. Just so you get a clear look at what these look like, chat. Let me find a pizza. I really wish manhacks were also a reprogrammable weapon. Well, you can use them like this if you like, and throw them at people. Also, gifted a sub, GMC gifted a sub to Sleepy Pedestria. Thank you once again, GMC. I have no memory of this place. Pretty sure that's not supposed to be just a giant white, overexposed void of nothingness. Simulation's breaking. It's fog, Dartigan. Is that what fog looks like where you're from? I don't know why I couldn't just say from where you're from, and it came out from you're from. Apparently it's just really bright outside. That thing has always been like that. It's just weird. It doesn't look right. It's like that. You should have a skybox or something. Like, I look out windows all the time, and they're never that overexposed. That's only when you have your camera poorly set up. I guess I didn't have time. But you'd think that would also be something like the mod I'm using would fix. Wants to know if your Facecam New Year's was Bully or FF. What was I playing that night? Fuck, where are those bullets coming from? Oh, up there. Need to find health. Oh yeah, I was playing Black Mesa that night, that's right. Apparently everyone was very impressed. My face was indeed human. How did I enjoy... Oh, you're asking someone else that. Sometimes I get so excited to read a message, I start reading something that's for someone else. Nope, you don't get to poison me, you stay the fuck in there. Yesterday you swallowed some paint. How did that happen? You died inside. Thought you were being serious, but you're just memeing. Serious, serious questions statements no longer exist in our world. Oof, that is an awkward death pose. It's like the world needs to come with like a laugh track, so for everything now. Star Trek 4 film will reset the timeline again. Probably a good thing, since I still can't follow the Star Trek timeline. Okay, that's clearly death. There we go. The only Star Trek film I watched was the reboot. I've never been a fan of Star Trek, I gotta be honest with you, chat. It just was never my thing. Yeah, go get them, guys. You deal with all those things. Oh! Uh-oh. What? Oh, fuck! I didn't see the what. One somewhere down. Oh. Feast. Damn. He almost made it. Clean up. Oh. Oh. Oh, it's so gross. It's like watching Pennywise eat someone. So, Dartigan, why nobody fights when the carbuncle gets you? Well, I certainly do, but the other people, I don't. It's just, AI. They didn't want to program that in, so it's like, once they get caught, they're eaten. Guy died so much. We all float down here. We all float down here, Gordon. You like science, Gordon? Maybe the person on livestream wasn't you. Maybe I had someone at gunpoint and pulled some ventriloquism shit. Maybe I did. You know, that's how I'm going to respond to that. Maybe that is what I did. I'm just that good. If I could pull off that, you damn well better watch it. Oh, you better sub to that. You know, the thing I think I hate the most about these is they kind of look like centipedes in a way. Oh, imagine a centipede head crab. Also, GMC gifted a sub to Mohammed. Thank you, GMC. What happened to soundboard? It's actually sitting here beside me. I'm just not using that particular mixer right now. It's like that mixer is good for what it does, but it also isn't as good at, quality-wise as my old mixer, so I'm waiting for them to, like, do some software updates to it before I use it again. There's, like, this weird hum and static in the background whenever I use it, and I don't like that. So, but it gets updates periodically, so eventually I'll be using it again. What if centipedes were followed by a metropede? And it sounded like that. Oh, it's this asshole. I just fucking fell on it. Jesus. Why do they scream though? Those are like the perfect enemy. They're crawling in slow, just enough to make them like give you a chance to see them, and then you hear them scream. Yeah, they're just I'm a fear enemy, but they're good at it. I mean, they're not really even that dangerous. They're only dangerous if you're fighting a bunch of other things, since they set your health down to 1 if they sting you. But your health starts going right back up again afterwards. Back to that. Sure do love me a sewer level. You know, after playing Black Mesa and now this, I have to say I think the original Half-Life is still a bit better than Half-Life 2 in terms of its pacing. Even though Half-Life 2 is fucking great, once you play them back to back, I think you still have to give it to the first game. Have I ever played Myst or Ribbon? No, I actually, don't hate myself. I'd rather, keep at least some of my patience, and that game is built to test it. I just cannot stand, whoa, a puzzle game like that. There'd be no, I'd give up and use the guide. I know I would. There'd be no point. Same thing with that game that's very Myst-like that came out not too long ago. From the same people who made it, I think. Like, yeah, I would just, get frustrated and give up. So then I'd be like, well, what's the point of playing a brain teaser game if you're not going to tease your brain? Have I ever played League of Legends? I have. In fact, I played League of Legends while eating a ghost pepper and made a video of it. That was actually the video that gave me my career. I wouldn't be here today if I hadn't eaten that ghost pepper while playing, you know, League of Legends. It's weird how you look when you look at my history, how that worked out. Where can you find this? Look for a channel called Oh No Robots, and then just type in ghost pepper or something like that. Just type in Oh No Robots Ghost Pepper. It'll probably be like the first, you know, thing that comes up on YouTube. What was more painful, the pepper or playing League? Well, you know, that's an excellent question. Like, I was already sick of League. I'd only played it for a month at that time, and that was actually the last time I ever played it, and just because I hated the community. But no, the physical pain of the pepper was a bit more. Will I ever sin League of Legends? It doesn't have, you know, plot for me to work with, so no. Or at least plot that's enjoyable. It seems very unstable. The game is actually dying, is it? What's eating its lunch? Dota or the Battle Royales? They've added some plot that isn't terrible. I think they had to like reboot the entirety of their plot, didn't they? I got pretty good with Rumble, I'll give myself that much. Then I think they nerfed them into the ground, and that was like, okay, the one character I liked and was good with, you just nerfed. So why should I keep playing after that? Especially dealing with it, you know, I just cannot stand that community. Everyone who plays it believes they're the next esports star, and if they're not making it into the next esports team, they want to blame the randos they're playing with. Like, well, maybe I don't want to play to the same level of intensity that you're going for, pal. So that was always fun. Shart. Oh, are you sick, Tetsuka? Yeah, and Dad, but they both work every day, so I would take her to school and back up every day. It took me have a mental breakdown. Oh man, hope things have improved. All right, safe. Fucking white bastard. That's just, you know, a reference to his uniform. But they're kind of tough. They can take a lot of punishment, and they shoot, you know, those energy balls at you. Shit, I gotta be quick. I think I missed my opportunity. Or did I? I think I can make that. Oh no, there's a stupid ladder here. What am I thinking? Look around, eyeballs. Oh. Where? Oh. Verticality thing is confusing. It's so hard to get the player to look up in games. You're actually right. That's actually a legitimate, problem developers have. That's why they usually just resort to like shining a light on something and building their level design to make you look up when they need you to. Alright, good progress.
Barney said you were on the way. We got split up by snipers, and he's pinned down in a warehouse up ahead. Go ahead. He's relying on you.
I know I've called these guys boomers multiple times, but I'm pretty sure that guy might be like, the millennial this age. He's the one living millennial. The last of our kind. Yeah, we'll see Barney again soon. Oh. No, I want this. I don't think that was supposed to happen. Well, I guess this is where I live now. Maybe I can rocket jump out. That's doable, right? Nope.
Dr. Freeman! Barney said you were on the way. We got split up by snipers, and he's pinned down in a warehouse up ahead. He's relying on you.
Alright.
Lead on,
Let's
Freeman!
be very quick this time.
Wait for me, Dr. Freeman. I'll come with you.
Oh. Okay, the one millennial is still alive. That's all that matters. Buddy, you gotta live. Survive.
Good call, Doc.
Shoot the potted plant. You can't hit me if you can't see me. That's how it works. Something a bit more solid though. Oh, more sniper.
Blood loss detected.
Ow. Wait, do the missiles work anymore for this? Yeah, they do. I could have just done that from all the way back there and saved myself some time. For some reason I was telling myself that they took that out of the game and it's only the grenades that work. Problem is you do have to hold it at, when it's at a distance. You have to hold it there for a second. There we go. Snipe with rock.
Okay, I'm going.
No, you stay. It's safe now.
Doc.
Follow.
I'm sticking here. You got it, Doc. Lead the way.
Come to Butthead.
You're Barney's old friend, aren't you? Maybe you can help him. Snipers trapped him up on that warehouse roof. He was going for a cache of grenades, but I doubt he can get to them now. Go on, Dr. Freeman.
What's up, Mike? How are you back?
Looks to me like things are getting worse, not better.
Did I ask how are you back? I should have said thanks to good to be back. Something along those lines. For some reason it came out as like, what are you doing here?
Like that!
Welcome back, Mr. Mike. It's been a long time since we last spoke. That's my horrible G-Man impression.
Somebody up there!
If you could be any species from Witcher, what would it be? Well, wait a minute. What's any species? How many species are there that are, you know, not bad?
Help me!
Come on, Millennial. I'm gonna live. Witch guy. He's a human, though. Just mutated.
Help me! We thought we'd be safer down here. Little we know the place was infested. The rest of them headed upstairs. They took the chances with the snipers. I guess they're still up there.
Maybe one of those things that can look like anyone they want.
Zombies!
Did you just use the Z word? Yeah, it doesn't seem like it's very good for you to be anything but human in that universe. Basically, we all want to be the master race of the Witcher universe is what I'm getting from chat. I don't want to be any of those dirty subhumans. Make me a, you know, a perfect angelic human. I'll be the one to say, no, I want to be one of those elves, the good ones, or, the terrorist elves. Yeah, I'll be a terrorist elf. The Scoilatel. They got a stupid sounding name, but hey, I'll take it. I wish they would let me drop the theropod since I don't get to they don't get to be used anymore. We got a bunch of snipe. You guys stay down there.
You got it. Come on, everybody.
Too bad these guys don't know the Thundercross split attack. You just had to throw in the the JoJo memes, didn't you? Can we not go one stream without a good JoJo meme?
Snipers got me pinned down. Gordon, lob a couple grenades. That'll clear him out.
Barn. Oh, fuck. I'm just getting beamed in the head by the said sniper. Get away from the window.
Anything you say, Doc.
How many grenades do I have? 2. Alright, here we go. Gotcha. You're free, Barn. Oh, are there more? There are more. Are patching your kung fu for World War III? You know, I don't think that's going to be the weapon of choice for such a battle. Look at those snipers aiming at birds for no reason. See, even the NPCs do it proper. Oh, good shot, mate. Good shot. But why though? Oh, they missed. Oh, they got it. I have no idea why they were intent on killing those birds, and except that they're like chosen people, like me. They too know how to. What? What? You're in the way. Stay.
Good idea, Dr. Freeman.
Ow. Ow.
Blood loss detected.
We got one. Get. Oh. I told you to stay.
Good idea, Dr. Freeman.
What's up, Sammy? How are you?
Gordon, take out these snipers, will you?
Didn't you bring any... Oh, I couldn't hit the right button for, you know, to crouch. Sometimes I'm stupid and gay.
Gordon, take out these snipers, will you?
Oh, got him.
All right, thanks, Gordon. Now let's clear out of here.
Do you have any health packs up here by any chance, Barn? I am near death. No? Okay. You go the way, Barn. Oh, wait a minute.
Hey, come on!
Barn, you're losing favor here.
Follow me.
Oh. You just sit there and watch me hit that like a junkie. Is there something you want to talk about, Mr. Freeman? I mean, you know that stuff's addictive, right?
Let me get this gate. My civil protection status still gives me limited
Cover me
clearance.
while I reload.
Did you hear that just now?
You just hear him asking about a
Damn
cat.
thing haunts me.
That's a Half-Life 1 meme, but I've never actually, you know, found it myself. I think he used to talk about a cat a lot. You're sleepy, but you want those sweet moo coins, huh? From Blue Shift? Oh, that'd be why I never, you know, understood it, because I never played it.
Let me get out of your way.
Watch the head up, Gordon.
None of that shit. It was from the beta of Half-Life 2? Really? Only the beta? It's a weird thing to reference then. Was there actually a cat? Oh, no, actually, never mind. I know what the cat he's talking about. He's talking about the cat that died in the teleporter. I kind of forgotten about that one. Heard about in the commentary from this game? I just know they mentioned a cat dying. Barney mentioned a cat dying in a teleporter test in the beginning of the game, so I'm guessing that's what he was referencing.
There's an old building up ahead, a bank or a museum or something like that. Whatever the hell it used to be, now it's a nexus for Overwatch in City 17. It's the main source of pain for this part of town, thanks to a huge suppression device. It's raining down hell from the roof of that place.
I have played a Persona game. It was, yo, Catherine. So I've already done. And I don't think that would quiet down the meme. Look at that perfect, well-trained men.
Excuse me.
Aren't you coming or what?
Dr. Freeman, I'm coming with you.
Wait for me, Dr. Freeman. I'll come with you.
Then why were you all down here?
Excuse me.
Catherine is no Persona. It's based in the same universe.
Overwatch Nexus. Looks like they're mobilizing big time. You can sort of see the gate from here. I'll show you when we get to street level. We'll have to get in that building to open the gate. Even then, the suppression device will, suppress anyone coming through unless we shut it down. Then let's
Suppression
go.
device, he means that.
Choosing instead to embark on a path of ignorance and decay. Make no mistake, Dr. Freeman. This is not a scientific revolution you sparked. This is death and finality. You have plunged humanity into free fall. Even if you offered your surrender.
I don't think shooting it doesn't help.
Help me win back your trust.
Vincent shows up in the post game of Persona 3 or 4. I think it'd be 4 because 3 would be was before, well before that game. Well, fucking myself with explosions. It's very uncomfortable. Oh, this part.
There's that gate I was telling you about. We'll have to
The
come back
Thanos
here
mortar.
and get it open if we get it open.
You don't want to stand near that.
First, we gotta get into the Nexus building.
Oh, like I just did. Oh,
You're
just
not gonna
vaporized.
hurt that thing from down here, Gordon. We'll have to shut it down from inside.
I'm hurt.
That ain't going anywhere. Great, I missed with that.
Take this
Thank,
med kit.
thank you for all the moves, chat. Much appreciated. I don't know what they do for me, but I like the sentiment. I love also how often we have to explain the moo thing to people, and even we can't really explain it. It just is something that goes on in chat now.
This is death and
memes.
finality. You have plunged
Well, Barney made it.
represented. Help me win back their trust, Doctor.
Oh,
Out of here!
Prisoners, let them out, Gordon. We could use their help.
We were looking to join you, Dr. Freeman.
one of them didn't make it. Later, Mohammed. You have a good night.
This'll do nicely.
Fantastic.
Okay. So, will I send what? You mean you need to put a modifier there? Oh. Well, that would have been better if I had missed the alt fire.
I'm with you, bud.
Not this time. Oh, yes. Oh, perfect. We gotta go inside. Half-Life 2, you're asking? I don't know if I'll be sending it or not. I am recording it. I haven't said anything about a send video yet. Oh. Oh yeah, this. I mean, it would be a pretty short video, to be honest. I would have to definitely add the episodes 1 and 2 to it to make it anywhere near a normal length video. But I just haven't decided on that far ahead yet. I'm just recording it in case I want to. Or if I need to, maybe if I want to like make Alex my first VR video or something. Also, Mike just generated 100 bits and is like, become his moo. He say. You heard him, chat. Do whatever that is, whatever that means.
Let me get out of your way.
Post more awesome cow memes. I know that's a bomb, right?
Turrets. Hey, you've got the HEV suit. You deal with them. Then I'll work the security console.
Okay. Oh yeah, I forgot how you deal with this. You gotta throw grenades in there.
Uh-oh, turrets. Hey, you've got the HEV suit. You deal with them. Then I'll work the security console.
Get down, she says, before running into the field of the laser.
Great.
You're so depressed and suicidal, you're not in the mood for cows. Just on your dish, I am not in the mood for cows. Oh, well, I hope you get over that depression soon, man. That ain't good. Be sure to talk to someone. Chad, you always gotta be careful. I can't really tell if someone's joking or not about that, or they're being deadly serious, so I have to take it as they're being serious if you want to make a joke about depression. It's really hard to do when it's just text. So, and I don't want to make light of someone if they are being serious either.
Let me get out of your way.
So, anytime you state that, I'm just gonna I'm gonna assume you're being serious about it.
Uh-oh, dropships.
I'm not gonna take the risk of making a funny moment out of like someone's like, oh well,
If we want to get through
he
these
laughs at
shields,
my
we'll have to
pain.
take out the generators one at a time.
Time to off my son. Yeah, see, that's how you make a suicide joke.
Sorry.
I'm with you.
And here's how you make another suicide joke. Kill me. Do it. Because I just lost so much health. I'll do it myself. Ever listened to Sabaton? I have not. Problem is the doctors in your country have half a year wasting time. Well, I'm not really sure how to help in that situation other than to encourage you to like find a healthy thing to do and stick to that. I know that's not the best of health, best of advice, and doesn't do anything for you. But hey, just know that. God, this is always going to sound generic, but it always gets better. Did that really not go in? That also did not go in. Oh. There's no way you can't sound sappy when giving out advice like that. Sabatron is a Swedish metal band that writes songs about military history. I've always noticed that Swedish bands, and metal bands in particular, always have like a weird little niche they fill. There we go, there's one. Blow up already. It's always like the Norwegian metal bands. They're like, we want to target a very, very specific audience.
Here they come.
Listen to the confidence in Barney. True man. No doubt. You must not hesitate. Goku-san, thank you for the Twitch Prime, man. 9 months, is it? Actually, I was looking at my sub points yesterday, and we're actually like at a very high number, way higher than I thought. We're like, how many was like? Yesterday we're at like 211 subs, so we did some growing the past couple months.
Take this med kit.
Thank you. So thank you all for like giving those Twitch Primes and everything.
Excuse me.
Also, toss a coin to your game center. Oh, valley of it just doesn't. There's so many syllables in it. You have 2 medics now, exactly. They'll be the first to die, though. Probably right here, actually. Alright, you guys go in there and stick... Need you to stay in here.
Sure thing, Gordon.
Well, Barney's immortal, so it's fine. I'm out of grenades. I just blew myself up again.
Morphine administered.
See, one of them's already dead. Red Dead Sin video win. You mean the first one? Eventually. That'll probably be like summer. That's when I'm planning to do that kind of stuff, is in the summer. There's way too much stuff to worry about right now. Way too many new releases. You guys stop activating the machine gun.
Might as well start with this one.
So,
Hey, you've got Eli's gravity gun. Try giving those generators a jolt. See if you can shake them up a bit.
generator technology.
Okay, 2 more generators to go.
You personally cannot wait for Cyberpunk
Overwatch
2077.
owns the route, and that's where we're headed.
Well, I think you're gonna have to personally wait like 2 more months. It ain't that bad. You've waited how many years now? Since like 2012? Come on.
Excuse me.